The opinions expressed in this podcast are individual and are not necessarily representative of Spirit Life or Toronto Metropolitan University. Thank you for listening. Hello, party people. Welcome back to another episode of The Fruit Basket. My name is Val and I am your host. And today I'm alone again, which is completely okay because I heard that you guys really liked the solo episode, which made me really happy. And, almost cried. But that's not the point. The point is, welcome back to another solo episode, except today, I have no idea what I'm really going to talk about, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. It's been a rough week. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I have been sick for about like a week now. And at the time of this episode, it's November 6th, so Halloween was last week. Okay. And I know the last episode we talked about our Halloween plans, and I think I'm going to follow up on that. Okay, we're going to follow up, and I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So, October 26th, I threw a Halloween party. It was fantastic. If you were there, I love you. If you weren't and you were invited, how dare you? No, I'm kidding. It was a good party. And, lots of fun, great costumes. Okay, great costumes. I'm very surprised people actually dressed up, because last year I'm like, Halloween party, and like 2 people showed up wearing a costume. So that was good. After the party, I started getting sick. To the point where I lost my voice, and I'm finally getting it back. But this is the reason why this episode is solo today is because the entire week I did not have a voice. I could not speak, to the point, like, even at work, I could not be on the floor. I had to be backstage. I had to be behind the scenes, bringing out products to people instead of helping the customers pick the product. You know what I mean? So I'm finally feeling better. Okay. So I get sick after the party on, I believe it was like the Tuesday or the Wednesday. I really don't know. But it was after the party, and I was like, this is not good. Then Halloween comes around. It's the Thursday, the 31st. And I am so sick, I cannot get out of bed. So I was supposed to work that day. So I called out. And then I remembered that I was supposed to go out with my friends that night. And we were supposed to go to St. John's Tavern, and, we bought tickets, and they were $20. So pretty expensive for Halloween night, but you did get a free drink with it. So I was like, it's equivalent. I'll take it. So Halloween, I'm in bed all day. I do not move. And the amount of stuff I have to do right now, the fact that I did not move the entire day because I really wanted to go out, just tells you my commitment or my insanity. I can't really tell. So by about 5 o'clock, I'm like, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna see how I feel. If I feel better after the shower, I'm going. So I take the shower. I'm coughing my lungs out, trying to get as much mucus out of my system as possible. And I text the group chat. I'm like, guys, guess what? Justin Bieber's coming to Halloween. So it ended up working out that I went down, and I was early. Okay, considering I was someone that dropped out last minute, I was the first one there, and it was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. And sorry, I'm pausing in between some breaths here because you can see it, you can hear it in my voice. It hurts to speak, so need some warm liquids. Okay. Let's not take that out of context, okay? And I'm gonna be sniffling because I don't know why. The last 2-3 days, I have not been congested at all. We've been filming for our practicum. Our friends who haunt us, by the way, so check us out on Instagram. We've been filming in my house yesterday, and then the day before we were filming at our producer's house. So I've been okay. it's just my voice has been like really off. But now I wake up, I think it's because it's like early in the morning. Like right now it's about 10 a.m. and I woke up about an hour ago and my face is still super, super swollen. But I'm also so stuffed. Like, I can't breathe out my nose right now. And I literally, it's disgusting. I'm not even going to get into it. We're gonna stop right there. So, back to Halloween. Halloween night went a little sideways. And you know what? It happens. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Does it sting a little bit? Of course. But essentially, 2 of our friends were not able to make it. But we didn't really find out about one of them until, like, we were at the place. And they just didn't answer. And we're like, okay, I guess that's that. And again, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just Halloween, guys. Come on. But it definitely was frustrating. I will admit that. But it did turn out to be one of the best nights I've ever had in my entire life. And I will tell you why. So I had gotten a text from my friend earlier in the night being like, hey, are you doing anything for Halloween? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm at this place. She goes, oh, I'm at this place. And we're about a 23-minute walk from each other because I checked. Okay, because clearly I wanted to go. So, it's 10 o'clock at night. Our other friend doesn't show up. So it's just me, Kat, and her boyfriend just sitting in this bar. And it was bad, by the way. Sorry, it was bad. So I tell Kat, I'm like, listen, this place sucks. Let's get our free drinks that we came here for, okay? And let's get out. So we get our drinks. I believe I had 2 Fireball shots and a Jack and Coke. And then Kat had the 2 Fireball shots as well. Because I had an extra ticket from somebody that didn't come that I bought the ticket for. And then Kat had her boyfriend's ticket because he was driving. So we both had 2 shots of Fireball, and I had Jack and Coke, and then we trekked it to Bar Cathedral, and it was the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I feel bad for Kat, though, because for her costume, she changed it, okay? So if you guys watched the last episode, you heard what the costume was. She did change it, and she was wearing high heels for this costume, and we had to walk 23 minutes, and I felt so bad for this girl. I didn't make her do anything. I want to make this so crystal clear. I did not make her do anything. She wanted to do it. But she was in a lot of pain. I'm okay. So, filming my practicum has been very fun. Yeah, yesterday was probably one of the most fun days we've had. We were just laughing on set and like having a great time. But it's very stressful. I'm responsible for editing the film, and I'm also the audio lead on the film. Which means while I'm on set, I have this big, like, audio recorder, okay? And I have my boom arm. And I look like the Terminator. And is it literally the best thing I've ever done? Yes. But my fear with having so much power in a film, like having so much control, is what if I mess up? Because we all make mistakes, but this I can't make a mistake on. I can't go back and fix it. So I'm like listening over the audio and I'm like, it sounds good, but is it good? And I'm petrified because if it doesn't sound good, I'm gonna have to fix it. And we don't really have time to fix it. The rough draft of this project is due in 2 days. And then we have to make a trailer, which is due next week. And then the final project itself is due in a month. Now, luckily, this thing's only like 15 minutes, or it's supposed to be about 15 minutes. I don't know if it's going to end up being 15 minutes, honestly, at this point. No idea. But we're on day 4 of shooting currently. So it's going really well. Again, it's just time consuming. So if anybody who's listening is in media production, you're a first year or maybe even second or third, you know, because third year is kind of when you start planning it or whatever. The one thing I'm really going to recommend here, and I don't mean this in any malicious intent, and I don't mean this in a mean way, and I'm not being critical. just something that I've observed is you need a leader from the get-go, from the very beginning. The second you pick what your project is, somebody needs to lead. It's very clear. If you don't have that leader, you fall behind. I'm not saying you're not going to get things done. I'm saying you're going to fall behind. So my recommendation, as somebody who does not lead, like I can lead. I can definitely lead. But in this particular situation, it was not, I didn't think it was appropriate for me to lead. It was not my vision. It was not my, my baby, if you will. It was someone else's and we were bringing it to life. And I guess I was a little hesitant in the beginning to, I guess, like I said, take that leadership. And it definitely took some time to, I guess, adjust. And it's honestly it's turning out to be something that I'm honestly so proud of already. Like, the way we are on set all together is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I have no complaints. It's wonderful. I just realized, like, I was talking about Halloween and I completely got sidetracked. See, this is why I can't, like, this is the epitome of the fruit basket. Whenever we're talking about something, we just completely go off topic. And I think that's what makes the fruit basket so special. And I'm going to go on a tangent again and go completely away from Halloween. No, back to Halloween, the Bar Cathedral. So we're trekking over to the Bar Cathedral. Cat's in her heels, dying. I have a video of it. She's dying. You can see it on her face. And we get there and this line's huge. And it was free before 11. And it was 10:45. So I called my friend and I go, hey, are you here? Like, are you inside? She goes, no, we're in the line. You should come. And it's me, Kat, and her boyfriend, okay? And we're like, okay, there's 3 of us skipping the line. They're like right at the front. Like, you think people are gonna be mad? And I already consumed alcohol. Okay, so I was like, nah, let's go. Who cares? So we go up to the front, and luckily we just made it before the cutoff, before we were gonna have to pay, and none of us had cash. So that would have been a nightmare. Which I don't even understand why places still do cash. I know it's probably like a tax thing. You sneaky buggers. But like cash is the most annoying thing ever. I'm sorry. Like it's I understand. It's like a very traditional way with money. But like nowadays, I got my card on my phone. Okay? I don't want to bring cash. Like, I have a clip on the back of my wallet because I got one of those like Ridge wallets, and it does not hold much cash. And if it does, like, sometimes it falls out. Anyway, that's my little tangent on cash. So we get inside, and this place is packed. Like, you can't walk anywhere. I don't even know how people were dancing. So we go to the bar, we have a few drinks together, and we're like, okay, let's go find a spot. So keep in mind, guys, I was Justin Bieber for Halloween. Like the iconic white and purple outfit Justin Bieber. Okay, and you know how I am if you've watched previous seasons of this show. You know my personality. You know I like to have fun, that I like to have a good time. So we're walking around to the bathroom at this point, I believe. Honestly, the night's a blur. But we're walking to the bathroom, and we get to the bathroom, and there's like a bunch of girls there, and they're like, oh my god, it's Justin! And I'm like, oh no. And obviously I'm gonna play into it. Why wouldn't I play into it? Like that. So I go, yeah, like, that's me. Like, I'm Justin. Like, nice to meet you. Like, and then at one point, this girl comes up to me with her phone basically in my face. She's like this. Okay? She's like this. I know you can't see it. I just remember. It's like she has her phone in my face. And I believe she's recording. And she starts going, when I was, what's the word? Is it when I was 13? I had my first love. There was nobody that compared to my baby, and nobody come between us, and nobody come above. She got me going crazy. Yeah, I was starstruck. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbucks. And everybody in this washroom is belting the song. And then that was one point. Oh wait, was it Eeny Meeny or was it Baby? I think it was Eeny Meeny. Hold on. Let's backtrack, because I'm telling you, this night was insane. I had so many people like singing to me that I lost track. Oh my god, I even forgot to say, when we were at the first bar at St. John's Tavern, we sat down. Okay, this bar's empty, and these two girls sit across from us, and she looks at me. She goes, "You're Justin Bieber?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Justin Bieber." She goes, "Oh my god, can I be your one less lonely girl? Like, can you sing to me? Like, it's my birthday, and I just got broken up with." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I sounded worse than this, okay? I did not have a voice. I could not speak. So I was like, yeah, I'll think about it. Like, it was that bad. So back at the Bar Cathedral, I believe it was Eeny Meeny, the song. She's indecisive. She can't decide. She keeps on looking. What? From left to right. And like the entire washroom, I kid you not, this entire women's bathroom was belting the song. Like, I thought we were gonna get security to tell us to shut up. I swear. So that's one time that this happened. Okay, but it happened multiple times. I was walking around and people would literally come up to me and like grab me and be like, "Oh my god, you're Justin Bieber." And like I genuinely felt like a celebrity, and I low-key kind of really liked it. It's just, so we're dancing, we're having a good time. Midnight hits. And they're like, "Okay, everybody, it's time for the costume contest." When I tell you, this was the greatest day of my entire life. I walk my butt up to the side of the stage, right by the stairs, first person in line, and I strut my little Justin Bieber self on that stage. And immediately, the second I put my foot down on that stage, cheering just erupts. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm winning this. I'm winning this thing. Hands down, I'm taking home the gold." So there's a bunch of people on this stage. There's gonna be about 2 or 3 rounds, okay? First round, I'm first. And the guy goes, "What are you dressed up as today?" And I go, "Justin Bieber." And I like stare at him. Okay, and this DJ's wearing like a crop top, but it's like Elmo. So he has like an Elmo head on his head, okay? So, and it's all furry. I hope I'm describing this right. I don't know. And he's wearing red latex pants, like tight ass latex pants, bright red. So he's like Elmo, but like, I don't know, like a weird Elmo. I don't know. And yeah. So I go first. I go, "Justin Bieber," and everybody screaming, and like I hear like my friends in the corner, and it's on video too, and they're like, "Justin, we love you." It was so funny. I was dying. First round goes. Obviously, I get past the first round. And they're like, the guy's like, "Okay, stand off to the side in the corner of the stage, and we're going to do the second round." So I won that round. I'm off to the side. Second round happens, and there's some pretty good costumes, okay? So I'm like, "Oh, I'm a little nervous." One girl was Anxiety, and another girl was Art the Clown. Okay, that was the last 3. So we're on the stage. I'm last in the row. So the guy goes, "Anxiety," and they go, "Ooh, yeah, awesome." And then it goes, Art the Clown. And Art the Clown's friends are like, I kid you not, like blood-curdling screaming. And I'm like, what is going? It's loud. It's high. It's not a lot of screams, but it's like their screams are just really, really loud. And I was like, "Oh no, You can see it on my face in the video if I could show it. Like, I'm not going to. Okay, so if you want to see that, that'll be for another time. So I'm standing there and I'm like, oh no, I've gotten so far. Like, there's no way I'm gonna lose to a clown. Like, there's no way Justin Bieber is gonna lose to a clown. So I'm getting ready to put on a performance. Okay, the guy puts his hand over me and he goes, "The Biebs," and I like kind of like step up to the stage with my arms up. And I go, yeah, bring it to me, give it to me. And everybody is like, I think I couldn't hear after that. It was so loud. And I was like, oh my God, guys, they're cheering for me. Like, I loved the attention so much. Oh my God. I hate to say it, but I loved every second of it. It was literally, I think it was one of the greatest moments of my entire life. I kid you not. Like, if I could dress up as Justin Bieber every day, I would. We gotta make me famous. Can we, like, speed up? Like, let's make the fruit basket huge. I want to be famous. Like, it's not like a make or break. Like, if I'm famous, I'm famous. If I'm not, I'm not. I'm not gonna cry. But I think I would make a great celebrity. Can we make me famous already? Hot take. Hot take. No, but anyway. After that, the guy goes, I think we have an obvious winner. I think we do. It's the Biebs! And everybody, again, just screaming and like yelling. And I'm like, oh my God. And he hands me this gold skeleton, okay, on like a little pedestal that says like best costume, but it's like written on a piece of duct tape. Like, it's really ratchet. Like, really. And there's a $100 bill on the skeleton, like it's taped. And I'm like, oh my God, I just won $100. Dressed as Justin Bieber. I'm rich. Like, my night's paid for. I didn't spend a dime tonight. I just won it all back. It's like gambling. So I'm on the stage, I'm collecting the award, and I'm like showing it off, and I'm like, thank you to my fans, like, thank you. And then there's this girl in the front, and she goes, can you sign my forehead? She wanted me to sign her forehead. I was like, you got a marker? Like, yeah. And they're like, the place had like a photographer, and they were taking pictures, and there's literally a picture of me like leaning down forward, like holding my chest and being like, I'm so sorry, like I don't have a pen. Like, but like I genuinely would have like done some like Justin Bieber signature for her, and I think it would have been hilarious. But my point is, Halloween like the night itself started in the gutter. It did, but it ended up being one of the best nights of my entire life, and I spent it with the people that like I'm realizing like genuinely care about me, like it. And I hope that they listen. I don't think they do, but the person that invited me to this place in particular, I will forever be grateful, because I felt so appreciated that night. I don't think it'll be topped. I don't think I can top it. I don't. I was with Kat, who I love so very dearly. I mean, a fun fact that's not really a fun fact is I didn't think Kat and I were close until recently. I love this girl so much. And I'm so glad that she's my co-host on the show, and she supports me. So, Kat, if you end up listening to the episode, I love you. We're coming up on the 25-minute mark, and I think I want to continue the Spotify episode. So I'm going to see how long I can go. But for those listening on Spirit Live, thank you so much. I appreciate you very, very, very much. And I didn't say this the last episode. Or did I? I don't think so. No. But always remember, we are all in the same basket. Hell yeah. Wow. So yeah, welcome Spotify. Thank you for being here. So we're going to continue a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to go to the full hour, because, listen, I got things to do, but I'm definitely going to drink my coffee now. Because I know Spotify won't care if I drink my coffee. Spirit Live will be like, let's make sure we're not consuming any liquids or eating. I'll be like, it's my goddamn house. What do you want me to do? Um, and it's just, I like the Spotify because I can be so much more raw and I don't have to censor myself because I gotta actually go edit that and censor myself out. I hate it. I'm sorry. We're humans. We swear. What I think that's the stupidest thing ever. And I guarantee you, I said shut up. I'm not gonna bleep it. And they're gonna be like, you swore. The fuck you mean that's swearing? Anyway, I'm not gonna complain. And the last portion of Halloween that I'm gonna share, not on Spirit Live, but here, is on the 2nd of November. I got an invitation to go to a party at Rebel. Rebel, if you're listening, I despise you. I despise that goddamn club. Why the hell is it in the middle of nowhere? I'm sorry. I don't care how good the raves are. I really don't. Getting into that place and getting out was living hell. And even once I was in this place, the specific party I was at, and I told the person that invited me this, and I'm gonna be so blatantly honest, it was bad. I'm really sorry. I wanted to like it. Going into the place, it took half an hour from my friend's place, who is only maybe a 10-minute drive. So it probably would have taken longer. And the Uber driver was literally like, "Do you guys want to like get out now and walk?" And we're like, "Yeah." And we walked for like 15 minutes. I was like, "This is insane. This is nuts." And even getting out, okay, they had part of it blocked off because there was like a party of some sort, and the amount of people that were there were insane. But basically, my Uber was stuck at the end of the street instead of the pickup zone. So I just started walking. I'm like, I want to go home. I want to go home. Oh my god. Actually dying. Anyway, so this specific Halloween party, I dressed up as Justin again. Okay? On the 2 previous parties I was at, Halloween night and my own party, everybody fucking loved it. Even at my own party, my friends made me perform. Okay? There's a video of me singing Baby, but I'm not actually singing it because, you know, I was too scared. But there's me like putting on a performance of Baby. Anyway, at this specific party at Rebel, it was a all women's, like, women loving women party for All Things Go, which is like I don't even know how to, I'm not the one that found this, because I'll be honest with you, even though I am a raging lesbian, okay, it's very clear, I feel like this specific environment was not for me, even though it was literally all gay people. I didn't necessarily enjoy it. The people there, they just weren't my vibe. I wanted to like it because it was all gay people. I really did. But there were some interesting characters at this party. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm not gonna get canceled. But this party just wasn't it. I was trying so hard to get drunk, by the way. We drank at my friend's place. I had like 4 Jack and Cokes. 4. And they were like really good. Like they were strong. And I couldn't get drunk. I could not enjoy it. I had a lot of anxiety going into it. I don't know what happened. I genuinely don't know what happened. My anxiety was off the charts, and it ruined it. Because I think I was running late that night anyway, because my friend wanted to leave at like 10:30 to get there. Or actually, I think they wanted to leave at like 10, and I was late. I came at like 10:20, because my dumbass, okay, I took out my contacts before I went in the shower, because I'm like, I want to feel nice and fresh when I come out of the shower. Come out of the shower. I'm running late already. My clothes are not out of the dryer because I had to wash them from the Halloween party before because I was sweating when I was on stage, okay? So, I'm waiting for my clothes, whatever. Put my clothes on. I'm like, already, I spray my cologne. I'm like, I look fantastic. Look at my hair. Like, look at my hat. Fits so nice today. Like, and I order the Uber. I get out the door, and we're almost on the highway, and everything's blurry. And I'm like, huh? And I have a negative 1.5 prescription, so it's not entirely horrible. Like, I could see, like, right now, if I look at you, I can see myself, right? You're close enough. But if I look out the hallway and you put something on the wall, it's not that far of a distance, if I'm being quite honest with you, and I can't see it. I can't see it. So I'm in this Uber. It's a $14 Uber initially. And I go, hey, I need to turn back around. Can you turn back around? And he goes, can you add the stop? I go, you motherfucker. So I add the stop. It goes to $24. And I go, hey, listen, I just need to grab this. Okay? I need to put these in, and then I'll come back. I'm so sorry. So I'm already late. I wanted to leave at like 8:50. It's like 9:20, and I'm like, oh my god. The subway's like, I'm not gonna get down there in time because I'm subwaying. So I'm Ubering from my house to the subway and subwaying down. I should have just Ubered all the way, but I'm like, I'm gonna be Ubering home. Like, I don't want to spend that much money. Tell me why I ended up spending the same amount of money anyway. Because I get to the subway, and they're like, attention passengers, the TTC is now having a delay due to security reasons. And I'm like, oh. I text Nicole in a panic, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm running late. Like, oh. And I get off at like Queens Park, and I Uber from there because I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late. And I was panicking for no reason. Why? Because by the time we got to the club, there was like barely any people. It wasn't until like midnight that it got like packed. And I'm like, wow, we really are always late. Like, god damn. Crazy. But yeah, Halloween went really well. I went to 3 parties. I don't think I've ever done that in my entire existence, and that was insane. I think that was too much because I was like this, okay, but worse. When I tell you I was worse, I literally sounded like I swallowed sandpaper and proceeded to smoke 50 packs a day. Like, I'm crazy. I'm crazy, you know that? How the hell did I manage to pull this off while literally sick? I think the reason why I am still sick, like stuff like this, is because I did not rest. The one day I like quote unquote rested was the Tuesday when I was actually sick. The Wednesday because I kind of stayed home, and then Thursday I went out. If I properly stayed home on Thursday, I don't think we would have had a problem. I think I'd be okay. But I think my voice might have still been an issue because I literally, it hurt. It hurt like a bitch. I don't know what happened. I don't lose my voice. I sound like this when I'm congested and got a lot of mucus, okay? But I do not lose my voice. I love to sing, okay? I'm being completely honest now. I used to hide it for years, and now I'm like, you know what? The amount of people I've sang in front is very small, okay? But every single time that I do, they're like, we didn't know you could sing. And I go, because I can't. And they're like, are you stupid? And I go, no. And they're like, yeah, you are. If you think you can't sing, you're stupid. And I think for me, for such a long time, I was very self-conscious of my voice because in elementary school, the group of like popular girls, if you will, always sang. They sang in the talent shows. They sang in the classroom. Like I remember this one time specifically. It was in the summer. We were like finishing up at the end of the day, and we're just chilling because, you know, the teacher's like, yeah, like relax. And they put on Halo by Beyonce karaoke, and they sang to the class. And I vividly remember this. Now, is this the right context? I don't know. But I remember trying to sing with them, and they sing really, really high. I don't sing super, super high. And they were like, Val, you should do the low parts. And that absolutely crushed my confidence ever since then, I think. I have something subconsciously in my head. So ever since then, I decided I don't sing. I don't sound good. I don't sing. There's even been points in time where, even on this microphone, because this microphone sounds really good considering it's a blue snowball, okay? I've sang and I recorded myself in this mic, or I've like recorded myself, because I keep a amp in my room with a wireless mic, and I like to put on performances or shows in my room. I feel like a lot of people do that. And my mom has come home to me singing once, and she was mocking me. And I know she doesn't mean it in a malicious intent, and she knows I sound good, but like, again, kills my confidence. So when people come up to me and be like, "Oh my God, you have such a pretty voice, like you sound so good," I'm like, you're a fucking liar. How dare you lie to me? I'll come find you. But not having a voice for the last like week has been so tough because I've wanted to sing so much. I've met a new friend, and I don't know. I don't think he knows about the fruit basket yet, but I hope I'm gonna tell him today. My friend Nicole's roommate Yusuf, shout out to him. We just met like last week, and I love this man. He is genuinely fucking hilarious. Okay, he has such this amazing energy to him that I cannot explain. I don't know. Him and I are like connected. From like see, like I'm dying. Him and I are like connected. I swear to you. I don't know how to explain it though. Like I really genuinely don't. And I don't say this often about men, but I love this man. And he's just, I don't even know how to. Anyway, I found out that he like produces music, and like I was, jokingly like, like, I should help you make an album. And he goes, "Yes, please. Like, you have such a nice voice. And keep in mind, I sound like this, but worse." And he's like, "You have such a nice voice." I'm like, "Excuse me? I sound like I swallowed sandpaper and smoked 50 packs a day." And he goes, No. Like, I know you're sick. I can hear it, but you did a run earlier. Like, you just messed around for fun and did a run, and it was so good. And I'm like, you know what? If I was straight, I'd kiss you. Like, what? Like, I was genuinely, I don't know, man. I was like, there's no way that I sound this good. Like, you're gaslighting me. And they're like, no. And even though I can't sing properly, they're still like, "Goddamn." And I go, "No way." Like, other people walk around and sing right now on set, and I don't hear anybody else saying nothing. Why are you saying it to me? I'm not that good. Like, relax, bro. But yeah, I do like to sing. I do quite enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, but I don't know if I want to be a celebrity for like singing. You're right. Like, I don't think I can make my own songs if I'm thinking about it like that. Like, I don't think so. I don't think I could do it. Would I want to be an actor? I think acting would be fun, but I'd if I would have to be like romantic with anybody in a scene, like, I think I'd fall in love with them. Unless they were like a shitty person, I think I'd like fall in love with them. That would be so bad. I'd make a horrible actor for that reason in particular. I've been told I should be on the radio. I think that'd be fun, but not a lot of people listen to the radio, so I don't think I'd be that famous, guys. I want to be more famous than that. An influencer, but I don't think I should be influencing anybody. I technically kind of am already, I guess, but like on a very small scale. And because I'm so busy with school right now, I can't really focus on the fruit basket. Like, we have, at the time of recording this, there's an episode coming out tonight, and I didn't edit and make any clips or anything, so the Instagram is kind of dying. and I just use it to like inform people. But a lot of people that listen to the show, they don't follow the Instagram because they don't really care for it. There's a TikTok as well, but nobody really cares for that either. So I don't know. The fruit basket is special to me for many, many reasons. The way that it started, which I don't even know if I don't know if I've told this story of how the fruit basket started. So let's tell it now. The fruit basket started 2 years ago. 2 years ago? I have it in my calendar. We just celebrated, I think, 2 years. And the whole reason why I did the fruit basket was because the semester prior, okay, I had a podcast with my ex called The Super Loners. Because I don't know why we thought we were cool. And we had a hand-drawn, like, stick figure-y logo. I remember it so vividly. And that show in particular was very similar to the fruit basket and how I run it now. Only problem is we couldn't commit to it. And I told myself if I ever did a podcast again, because I didn't want to. I didn't want to make this a podcast. But if I ever did it again, I would be consistent because I would want to love it. So the fact that the first 3 seasons of the show were a live show, I think made it easier for me to want to commit to it. Because for 3 seasons, we had a set date and time and a set like time frame to record, like length. And now we technically do, but I kind of have more freedom. So yes, Spirit Live is 25 minutes, but as you can see, this is a 40-minute episode of me just talking because I have another platform now thanks to you guys. Am I getting millions of views? No. Am I getting hundreds of views? No. Am I even getting 50? Absolutely not. But do I really care? No, because the people that actually enjoy the show, the people that are listening right now, that thoroughly enjoy the show and like listening to me talk, are you okay? I can't believe it. I genuinely can't. And I'm very, very grateful that people actually want to listen to what I have to say. Like the first episode, I had people messaging me being like, we love you so much. Like, we're here for you. And, you know, like we always got your back. Like you have us. Don't ever worry about that. And they were like, you did amazing. Like it was such a great episode. I you know, I feel you, like this and that. And the fact that many people like privately messaged me, people I don't even really talk to, that privately messaged me or, you know, showed their support. I genuinely find it so hard to believe because for so many years, I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like nobody actually cared about me. And I felt like, what's the point of even trying to do something that I love when everybody's just going to tear me down anyway? So the first episode of this season is genuinely one of the reasons why I feel so much more confident in myself and so much more confident to do these solo episodes. I didn't think anybody was going to like it. And you guys loved it. And I want to know your opinions on the episode that came out today. Or sorry, when you're listening to this, the episode that came out last week. I genuinely, on Spotify now, there is a comment section. Okay, so please leave a comment, and I want to know what you think. Leave a review, whatever you want to do, but I want to know what you think about the fruit basket, genuinely and honestly. And I don't care if it's negative. If you have some feedback, you want something different, please tell me. I want to provide that. Like, I want to make something that people want to listen to. I love these, honestly though, if I'm being so for real right now, recording this solo right now, I'm kind of loving it. But I will never get rid of the co-hosts. Ever. They are always welcome to be on the show. But I kind of like doing these solo. But there's no one to keep me in check. And there's nobody to bounce things off of. So I'm just talking. I'm literally, I kid you not, I'm looking at myself in like the viewfinder of OBS. And I'm talking to myself. I feel crazy. But when I'm talking to myself, I'm not envisioning talking to myself. I'm envisioning talking to the people that I've talked about the show to. So, for example, Kirk, my man, I know you're gonna listen to this. I love you, dude. I'm envisioning that I'm talking to him. Or Kat's friends, who, again, I'm so sorry, I'm bad with names. Oh, it started with a C. I'm envisioning talking to them. An old coworker that I don't really talk to anymore, who reached out to me on the first episode, who I hope is gonna watch this as well. I'm envisioning talking to them. And Celeste, I'm envisioning talking to her because I know she listens to the show. I'm still envisioning that I'm talking to Kat and Rebecca. Like, does that make me crazy? Or does that make me smart? I don't know. But I am genuinely so happy. And I know maybe people don't care about my genuine happiness, but the state that I'm in currently right now is genuine happiness. The next week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe month, I am going to be a ball of stress. I will, because I have to edit a short film, and I have my handy dandy MacBook Pro, who is going to bring me to the finish line. And I really hope I can do this film justice, and I really hope that I'll be able to bring our director's vision to life, because if this is what I want to do with my life, I gotta do it good, you know? But yeah, I think I'm gonna reiterate this because, again, I'm so grateful for the position that I'm in. I don't think a lot of people realize how much good they have in their life until they realize what some people don't have. I have this platform. I mean, I was able to give it to myself in the first place, but I have this platform and I can express myself in this way, which is phenomenal. You all accept me for who I am, and you choose to listen because you want to listen, which I appreciate so much. And I want to cry. You know, you ever get that feeling that you just want to start bawling your eyes out? Except I don't do that. I don't cry in front of people. I'm not gonna cry on camera, because if I have to edit that myself, I'm gonna like vomit all over the place. Because like seeing myself cry, I'm like, oh, ooh. But yeah, we're coming up on the 48-minute mark. That's crazy. I don't know by the time I edit this if it's actually going to be that long. I think it's going to be a tad bit longer. So I'm going to end it here because I think I've run out of things to talk about. And I just want to say, again, thank you so much for believing in me and liking the show and just showing your support. And I have no words. The only words I'm going to leave you with today is, don't forget, we are all in the same basket. Have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good night whenever you're listening to this.